Okay, let's talk about college travel. And there's many different forms. I don't just want to say that there's study abroad because there are other options. But for what we're going to do right now, we'll just talk quickly about the fact that if you are going to do study abroad, again, it's the credits, how the credits connect with the travel. And so you want to understand how that all works together to get you with your degree track. So you want to figure out how the study abroad program and the travel option is going to fit. Now, we'll talk about study abroad first, and then I guess we'll go back to different options that you might have. But with the travel, the person you're going to talk to is your study abroad advisor, BISOR. And your study abroad advisor is going to act as your travel guide because they're the ones that deal with it professionally, and they manage programs, and they're the ones that have done this before with other students, so they have the experience that you can use to find out what's going to work right for you. And I recommend just going in generally first time just to talk to them about the basics overview of what's available to you and what you can do so that you can figure out what institutions you can go through and what fits and what they recommend. Because part of what you're going to talk about is what you're taking. You'll talk about your major, and they may have ideas of which programs might fit that major to help you with the credits and on your degree track. So when it comes to Travel Plus credits, they're the best resource for that, and they can lead you to things like websites and talking about scholarships, websites, information centers like that. The other option is different campus options, which a couple I knew of, one was, I'll just give examples, was the gospel choir, which went to Germany one year to sing, and they go every couple of years. So there's also those travel options on your campus, as well as there was one, Habitat for Humanity, which is on many campuses. I think last year went to El Salvador. So you have travel options that don't have credits attached to them that you can find. And by the way, both those trips were $500 each. And I believe that included airfare. It was the gospel choir was singing, and Habitat for Humanity was definitely doing a lot of work and building houses. But from all the people I talked to later, it was a wonderful experience. So on your campus, there may be those types of trips where you can get abroad and do travel without having to deal with getting academic credits or even talking to a study abroad advisor. So it's important to know that you have more travel options than that, and to know and keep your eyes open for what opportunities you have, because you could easily study abroad and then jump on one of these trips and just get more traveling in at a fairly low cost. The other thing you want to talk to the study abroad advisor about, and I should have brought this up before, is what the trips are going to cost, so that you know and can have a good idea of what's within your reach. And if money's not an issue and you can go on whatever program you want, then wonderful. But if it is an issue, like it is for most students, then you want to start looking around and seeing what works for you. And so when it comes to travel, there again is the Travel Plus credits option, which is study abroad, but there's also the independent things on campus through groups and clubs that you can take advantage of and get really nice experience. So that's just a starter on some of the travel options that are available to college students.